All right, 13th Legion. Night time. Let's get ourselves a bandit leader. A quick little check of some ranged values. I'm wondering whether I shouldn't change some of these heaters to kites. But then again, it's only a few marksmen, whereas it's many raiders. 23, 21. If anyone, I think, can go to a kite, it'll be George with 30. As long as the ranged values are more or less the same. Yeah, mid-20s. None of them is 20, quite low, 24. I think like Criticoi has actually got plenties. 49 and 37 is like closer together. Or it could be a 37 exactly. Yeah, but 46 is too low. 48 on the Teague is not much better. 2 that'll do. He's got decent armor. Alright, that'll do. Just remind me. It's the cultist that had throwing mastery. Must decide whether I want Sealand, my crossbow master, to be a pure crossbowman or a hybrid throwing mastery. I think I might go hybrid with throwing mastery. Right. Get him, lads. Okay, one of the marksmen only has a little short bow. That's encouraging. And it looks like if we scramble up here, we could actually get the high ground mostly. There's like a big drop off there. It looks like there is. That's interesting. Ah, okay, good. That's kind of what I was hoping for. And 1, 2, 3 marksmen, all with tier 1 ranged weapons, so not that bad. Ooh, Otel Bleakheart, look at that greatsword. It's going to be important that Lofric is in contact with him. I want to stab him down quick as I can. Nets. Throwing nets are going to be super important here. I want that armor, I want that helmet, I want that weapon, I want all of that stuff. As is so often the case, we really have to hope that he's going to stand off to the side and throw some throwing weapons first. And essentially waste a few turns where he could be hacking away at us with that great sword. Best case scenario, Hotel Bleakheart spends a few turns throwing weapons ineffectually, which gives us time to murder some of these raiders. And then when he does come forward, he goes to that square and triple surrounds himself. Are they going to stay put? I'm pretty sure I read something about this in some of the change notes, where the AI is much more likely to not allow itself to be kited. We'll see what it actually starts doing. A right shot. Those should all be 5% shots. Yes, 5%. Where is Hotel Bleakheart gonna go? Oh, Sealand. 85%. You fucked it up. Lucky. Victor Ed is my long axe. Shoot. Quick hands. Okay, right, well. We'll work on that kite shield and try to get it down. That's no good, I need to wait here. Fetch of a Belmont there. But now, let's stop Mazuma from getting caught into melee range. What is concerning is the lack of blunt weapons to stun Hotel Bleakheart with, but let's just see where he goes. Sparrowfall will go there. George, keep that position. Yep, throwing weapons at night should be pretty ineffectual. I mean, taking him on with the dagger is a huge... Oh, excellent. Okay, excellent. Okay, he's triple surrounded himself and ended his turn. Now, some of these ranged lads should have a net on them. I think Loderak might be carrying a net. Okay, so Loderak, your job is to make sure you get a net onto Ottel. Wait for it. Sealant, just keep shooting that crossbow, buddy. Now I have to rather hope that we can break this bandit leader's morale pretty quick. Because that greatsword is fucking terrifying. I need Leofric to land at least 1 or 2 stabs. Oh, nice one. For Belmont, run around the side. Getting a pike hit there doesn't really help me. I'm going to go over here to help. It's on the northern side. Northbane. 68 accuracy. Burrow 4. 59. Yes! I do think that they're going to go for this side, but I reckon I can deal with that if they do. Okay, Leofric. Yes, come on, break that morale. There he is. Oh, yes! Dagger specialization for the win. All those hit chances, they couldn't have been very high. Or 60s, okay, fair enough. So, I mean, he's got 65 accuracy, being helped by Northbane and Caber Beast, plus 10 because of the height advantage, plus 5, that's plus 20, that's negating the stab chance. Okay, fair enough. And when he gets backstabber, that kind of attack will be even more accurate. That was such a stroke of luck, though, for this guy to just blunder his way into a triple surround. Well, that kind of makes sense, given the weapon he's using, that he would want to use the big swing in a row. And that turn, had we missed and not broken his morale, could have been pretty devastating for us. Okay, 1 or 2 more dagger stabs, he should be done, and then just murder everyone else quick as you can. I'm very glad that missed. Very nice shot, Sealant. Break his shield. I think wait, let him have his turn. Hopefully he'll shield wall. Now knock this nerd back. Excellent, get damaged. Caber Beast. Okay, well we don't have recover, but we will soon. I need to start covering this side of the wait, Trevor Belmont, to see where the movement goes. Oof. Do I move in here yet? I don't think so. I want to leave that space open and fight these guys. Oh, no frick. Daggers. Actually, here's the play. Trevor Belmont, run around that way and start flanking these marksmen. Now, do we move in? I think I don't, because I can expect this nerd to move forward on the next turn. So just wait, hold your position. I was thinking change your weapon, but Leofric is a dagger specialist. And that reminds me now, I mustn't forget. I must earmark the next 600 gold that I can afford to spend to buy him a rondelle dagger, which could take one of those 4 or 5 shot kills into a 2 or 3 extra bit of damage from a rondelle. But I really want, although it would take a lot of good luck, is to get a legendary dagger So look at that armor damage from the throwing axes. And that's not even worth throwing mastery. Quick hands. It doesn't have quick hands, damn. Oh, the old Dane axe to the face. Get wrecked. Start pushing forward, boys. Is that nerd gonna attack me if I move? Okay, good. He doesn't. Lefric, catch your breath. Ow. Ow. Although nimble is doing work. Good skill. I'll go here to be able to attack someone. Forward. Probably should have recovered. Up North Bane. Oh, that sounds gruesome. That doesn't help. Fine, what the? Nice. Pike is such a good weapon, it's so dependable. Nice throwing axe to the face. Okay. No, you motherfucker, you. Sure, Sparrow 4 has shield expert. What the hell? Ah, okay. See? Shouldn't have given him a heater. Well, he will be getting shield expert at some point. Maybe not. Actually, he is a shield breaker. He might not get shield. I think I can hit any of these guys. Okay, boys, outstanding performance. It's going to be a slightly strange situation where I might have one or two sets of quote-unquote heavy armor with no one able to wear it. I mean, we are going to be searching for more lads, and I need to find lads that are going to be able to wear the heavy armor. So I think there is probably one or two more frontline lads we're looking for. The rest are backline archery type dudes. Oh baby, look at that. Footman's armor, flat top, great sword, and another arming sword. So if I'm hiring frontline lads, I think I might need to spend the extra money and get something like a wild man. Let's go to Stobbie's builds. Shield breaker. Adrenaline, yes. Quick hands. Yeah, let's get quick hands. Anyway, my next hire needs to be someone that can wear heavy armor. Because I don't think any of the lads can realistically wear footman's armor. They're all light armor users. Mizuma and Cilia Sodus might need to start getting to the front line. Light tank, light dagger. I don't know if you have any raiders really. No one that can really use that greatsword yet. I mean, my torturer is going to be a cleaver. I'll hang on to that one. No. .58 melee skill, fine. Still an arming sword. Risk of getting overconfident. That never got me into trouble, right? Being overconfident. We are very much now in the brigand farming mode. Light mace, light bannerman. Need lads with stars and fatigue. Look at these numbers, they're all very, very 50-50. I think I only want to be using these kites unless I'm actually fighting against that have bows. Where's that dagger? Oh, he's already using his torch. I should also see if I can justify spending the money to get a Dane axe. I need a second Dane axe. Got the one here on my shield bracket. Another one on the other shield. Azuma is almost at the point where he can start doing work on the front line. I think I want 2 more levels on him. Give him, let's say, nimble and cleaver mastery that he can go on the front line. Level 5 tier 2 crossbows in the back line. And there's another tier 2 crossbow waiting. A thief is tempting. 512 is actually not bad. 4.5 grand a year, buddy. Okay, the long swords and the war brands. And there's even a great axe. I think, how many hand axes do I want to hang on to? Probably just 4. The Warhammer, no one's going to use the Warhammer. No one's a Warhammer specialist. I think the fact that I have 2 shield breakers and I'm pretty soon going to have a hybrid crossbowman, that'll be enough armor destruction. I can get rid of that Warhammer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Swords. One-handed swords. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. I can sell 1 sword. How many we need? Let's preferentially keep red kite shields. That's more in keeping with our colors. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. $10. Look at all this money. Armor wise, we need, I think, 4 sets. Reserve is probably fine. These can be for the archers we hire. 6 fails. The thing is that I might actually want to start thinking about giving, even though it's not in their leveling turn order, if I give all of the frontline lads recover. I also like to think of recover as a way of allowing you to utilize your weapons you've stored up. Because someone, let's say, for example, like Trevor Belmont, who is a cleaver specialist, if he goes into a fight where he might be better off using a flail, like against auxiliaries or legionaries, then he can use the flail, even though he doesn't have specialization in it, because he's got recover to offset the fatigue use. It's -1 vision. Thing is, that's -2. I think let's hire a thief, because I do kind of want someone who can maybe be a sword raider, being that I've got that big old great sword. Okay, he's got the star and perfect. That's exactly what I needed. The stars in initiative is unlucky. I would have preferred those 2 stars in melee skill. This right here is a heavy sword raider. To the name list. Okay, we'll take one of the page 1 lads. How about... Okay, number 23, Vex Wolf. Welcome, Vex Wolf. But hang on a second now. I need to remember I need 8 frontline lads. That's 9 frontline lads, because I'm trying to think of my final formation. The backline is... I did this calculation last episode and my brain just fizzled out, so I need Bannerman on that side. Sergeant on that side. Then the 2 shield breakers, that's 4. Plus the 4 archers, that's 8. Okay, so it's 8 and 8, meaning I need 8 frontline lads. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if I need 2 reserves in any case. We can still hire another frontline lad, and then the 3 ranged guys, plus a sergeant, and then we'll be at 18 brothers, which is 16 active, 2 reserves. This is actually doable. This is comparable to the fight we just did. A fisherman I don't mind that much, but if he's a pessimistic craven, that's fucking terrible. You can always decide not to take this fight if we don't want to. That's going to be especially difficult because of the fact that it's a rocky area where there's a lot of height differential. Ooh, nice. Okay, so Volta. I wonder if I can justify making him a heavy armor guy. Max fatigue regular gives you 2 to 4 fatigue. Let's call it 3, so plus 30, so 148. Minus, call it 30 and 15 minus 45. Plus 15 for a great sword. 70. So if he's got... Okay, yeah, he can just barely have 70 fatigue and have heavy armor and a great sword. This can be our second heavy sword raider. If he stays alive. The name list. Page 2. Let's get... Aha! Samo Viking Lathbrock. Where is it again? Samo Lothbrock. I'm gonna have to leave out Viking, I'm afraid. I might want my shield breakers on the back line here. In fact, I'm going to do this with Silius Sodus just because he's actually not a bad melee fighter. Let's give him one of the swords like that, and then he can protect a flank. And then same story with Eric the Red, who is more happy to go into. No, but he needs bags and belts to have a one-handed sword. And this way I can keep my low-level lads hopefully quite safe. And then as they level up, I could even take quick hands quite early and have them shoot crossbows while they're on the back learning. But sword raiders, I don't think I'm going to use quick hands. So where are my axes here on the front line? I've got a shield breaking for that part of the formation, shield breaking for that part of the formation, more shield breaking there. I might actually want Caber Beast to not use the axe. Maybe just use this sword for more reliable damage. I can still get 2 more lads in here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. But actually I've hired too many frontliners now. But that, oh, beautiful. Oh, perfect. That could be a 2-handed mace specialist. Keep him safe. I don't really care about his fatigue. Heavy armor wearing. Mace Raider. Oh, beautiful. This is awesome. Awesome. Let's quickly project his numbers. Let's see. Melee skill 2 stars is 3 every turn, so that's 30. 81 at level 11. It's a pity he didn't roll higher. He could have rolled up to 57. But that is the perfect star distribution. Fatigue, melee defense, melee skill. Perfect. How many? I've actually. That's my second Mace Raider, I think. Good, I've got 2 Mace Raiders. Excellent. There's going to be 2 lads on the front line with those big 2-handed maces. Okay, I can stop hiring frontline lads. I need Fletchers now. Any helms I can paint? There are. Okay, to the name list. And there's a weaponsmith here, so I mustn't forget to buy a Rondell dagger if we can find one. Okay, to the name list. Let's take one of the recent name additions from the last page. Creeper Jack the Vile, number 133. I think I can fit the vial in there. Nope. Hope they survive. Do I potentially want to use the great axes or the long swords on any of these backline lads? I don't think so. I think I'm really going to hold on to these long swords and war brands until I have these sword raiders leveled up. But they're still going to be useful if we fight against Alps, because they're just excellent at killing ghosts. What am I holding on to the Great Axe for? I don't really have anyone that's going to be able to use it. And when I'm fighting a Shret, I'm going to prefer to have one-handed axes because shields are so good against Shret. Ooh, a Shamshir. Let's see, 45 to 50. 20 and 75. Actually, no, I think I might want to spring for the fighting spear. Or George Warhammer. That's gonna nuke most of our money. But it's worth it. I mean, a fighting spear for only 3,000 gold, that is very nice and cheap. And then Trevor Belmont. Use the whip. The kite shields. So these fatigue numbers are dreadfully low, I realize that. But, I mean, hell, the lads are still not that high level. They're all level 7. 7, 5, 7, 8, 6. We got a number of level 1s here, though. So I hope we can keep them alive. Quick dagger check on the front line. Everyone's using daggers. Arming sword there. Could have used the Shamshire. 250. Fine, I need that money. And then when we come back, hopefully we'll have a bunch of money to buy some dogs. I've almost forgotten about my ambition to get the attachments, but we've been quite fortunate with the weapons we've found at Steinberg, and we've got a couple of nice new recruits. Did I name all the new lads? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, beautiful. Only a few marksmen. Ooh, Otto Bleakheart. I think that's a champion. Okay, so who's got decent fatigue here on the front line? Who's got low fatigue on the front line? 43, 42 is pretty low. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3 nets. A battle whip that can maybe disarm that nerd. What do I need on Laderack? Actually, this I should be giving to Trevor Belmont. Increases initiative, which will help keep his initiative up for dodge. This is scary. We are fighting a champion. But we'll wait until it gets dark again. I think that was the right choice in the last fight, and it'll be the right choice here as well. Ooh. And we start with height advantage. Beautiful. Crossbow with height advantage. Now, do I stay where I am here? I think I might maintain this line here. I feel like this suits us. $37, 30. Nice, good hit. Oh, I love crossbows. It's amazing how often you can actually hit with them. even when the brothers who are shooting have so low values, attack values. Clearly this here needs to be covered. So North Bane moves across, everyone moves up 1, and that gets Sparrow 4 off that low ground. Remind me, Silius Sodus, did I give you a one-handed? I did, so I'm actually fine if these lads come to this position, because then he can just go to his sword and shield. That's a bit of a problem that he can attack from there. I am gonna not save the net. Everyone's going to move up 1. At least then they won't be attacking height disadvantage. Pick a shield to break there on one of the next 2. In range. Can any of these actually... Yeah, that hunter has an angle on Creeper Jack. Here comes the champion. He's wearing a named helmet. Okay, so you lads with the nets need to move down to the south. In fact, we need a lot more reinforcement in the southern part of the formation. And he's got a tier 3 cleaver. And only 90 body armor, so forget trying to stab him. Actually, no, I have to stab him because I want that helmet. You are actually technically you're a melee fighter. Let's expose them. What am I doing? I want to break one of these shields over here. I don't have quick hands, so... Oh, nice, bit of luck. The old point-blank crossbow to the face. I think Trevor Belmont's going to be super important to try to disarm that guy. Okay, Eric the Red is actually a shield breaker, so let's get him over here and get him ready to start actually doing that and breaking shield. Gotta watch these lads. I'm worried about the angles that they have on a lot of my guys. I think stay where you are, Northbane. Fuck off. Okay, moving back to the north. Interesting. Ah, shit. And is exposed there. By the way, it's awesome that Otel Bleakheart is spending his turns moving up and down the battlefield and not running straight at us and doing damage, which would have been quite concerning. So let's you got one shot, 68 body. I've got to reshuffle again. But they're not taking this high ground, so they're exposing themselves to my lads moving forward there. Oh, unlucky. I think North Bane, Eric the Red, and KBB should be enough to handle those three. Everybody else move to the northern side. Nice, you didn't like that, did you? That was interesting that he decided to do that. You hold on to your fatigue. Try the cat potion, also because I want to see how long it's going to last. How many turns it's going to last. No. I meant to go there, damn it. Actually, no, fuck, Lofric needs to be stabbing Otel Bleakbot. Dagger. Okay, so Mazuma, get to your sword and shield and go help that side. Right. I need to rotate out my level 1. Dodge. Fuck you, man. You're supposed to be dead. Finally. Yeah, we're set up decently here. Sealand's got to move though. He's exposed to the... as is Eric the Red, but he is going to move. Actually, if Loderick goes there, he could try to stab that one. I most want to kill you, probably that Brigand Raider, but I think Sparrow 4, I can back Sparrow 4 to kill that one. 55, 54, 65. Yes. Eric the Red, I need you to break that champion's shield. Oh, so glad I invested in that tier 3 spear. Mazuma, do you have quick hands? Don't, but you still need to rotate Vex Wolf out. Let's say on the next turn. Nice headshot. Fuck, these marksmen need to go down. Nice block. So Otel probably has shield expert. It'll take 2 turns to break his shield. Give him his dagger. Well, maintain shield wall. Need 22%. Excellent. I don't even have enough fatigue to throw a net. Recover. Save your fatigue for this next turn when his shield goes down. Ok. This little engagement here could actually go against us. Nice, Caber Beast. Yes, flee, that's what I want to see. Get him. I've got a dog with sealant. What am I doing? I should be releasing the hound. Nice. Disarmed nerd. Yep. Fucking hell. That can happen. It's just his initiative was so high. And he just straight up killed. Who was that he killed? Killed Mizuma. Fuck's sake. That just came out of fucking... I think Mizuma had full armor as well. That just... Fucking hell, these champions, man. Dangerous. This is why I need my mace guys to get levels. So in that situation, I could keep him stun locked. Ah, rip Mizuma. Unlucky, dude. Just to show you, these fucking champions do not mess around. How is he still confident after taking a rondelle to the guts? I'm gutted about Mizuma. Unlucky, buddy. Sykes. He was marked to be a light torturer. He would have been really good. There we go. Jesus, he's got a lot of hit points. Still confident after taking 2 shots to the guts. Fucking hell. Trevor starts missing those whip shots. We could be in fucking trouble. Good doggy. There we go. No longer confident. That's pretty... Now, notice that his armor is untouched. If we don't get that helm, I'm going to be pissed. Mazuma would have died for that. Mazuma, a legend of multiple campaigns. Get stabbed, you shit. Oh! Trevor Belmont, MVP without question. That's 3 or 4 rounds in a row he's disarmed this champion. And he's still fighting. I can respect that. What, dead sunshine. Achievement achieved. Give me that. Kill the champion. Awesome. Tier 3 cleaver and hopefully a legendary helmet. Is it worth losing Mazuma over? Probably not. Like. In retrospect, I could have and should have been better about releasing the dogs earlier to cover the marksman. Fuck's sake, Mazuma, rip. Lucky. Honorable mention to North Bane holding the southern flank, but Trevor Belmont, MVP without question. That whip. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Landric Four Fingers Ribbon Sallet. A masterfully crafted sallet supported by a male coif. Crested with coloured ribbons. 331 for only 14 fatigue. That's amazing. And we get a military cleaver. Trevor Belmont, your beauty. Go, buddy. I just wish we didn't have to pay such a high price for that. Rip Mazuma. And Silius Sodus can actually take mace specialization pretty soon. And start using Morningstar. One more level he'll start using the Morningstar. $130. Back. If you're wondering, I'm giving Creeper Jack the Footman's armor because of those stats he's most important. So even though it is ruining his fatigue, that doesn't matter. Just stabbing once with Impale every turn is fatigue neutral. Costs 15 to make the Impale, and he recovers 15. Fortunately, these nasal helmets lower much. New lads can certainly wear them. But all the boar spears we're going to need. 1 spear there, so we need 8 in reserve. We've got a lot of stuff to sell. God, fuck, Mazuma. Ugh. Damn it. Much potential. In any case, I need 10 frontline lads in total. That's 8 for active duty and 2 for reserve. So it's 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Still 4 more lads to be hired. Sergeant and 3 ranged fighters. What is this? Oh, a patrol. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. 61 for copper ingots is a really good price. That's cost price, so we'll take that. That's cheap. We're actually paying quite well. We need 1, 2, 5, 8. Six flails is probably enough. 2. So I need 5 swords in reserve. 5. Actually, I need a bunch of round shields in reserve. Right. Great episode. I'm super pleased with that. I mean, obviously I'm not pleased that Azuma died. He had so much potential. I wanted a second torturer. I wanted 2 torturers and 2 two-handed mace users in as part of the front 8. But we're just going to have to kind of rejig that around a little bit now and see what we get. Cilia Solace. I think once you level 6 you can move to the front line. With Steel Brow, Rotation, and Recover, you should be fairly survivable. If I take Nimble the next line, then he can... Yeah, I mean, he's got Recover to offset the heavy fatigue use of his mace. Okay, let's take a break there. Very, very good. I think things are going to start really heating up now because we're in a position where we can take on most of those brigand type of fights. Could I have done anything tactically better in that fight to have kept Mizuma alive? Probably. But I mean, he did get 2 shot by a champion. And it sucks, but I mean, to get a tier 3 cleaver and a legendary helm, I'm sorry to say that's totally worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. 13th Legion, here we go. Thanks for watching, see you next time.